Case for
All right, good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing?
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning.
More in the waiting room?
No, everybody's in.
Okay, all right, it's 9 o'clock straight up, so we'll get going. Let's see, Booker, that's a low number on the Zoom. Oh, I guess we don't have that many on the docket, only 28 today. All right, so I will explain to the Zoom audience how we'll be calling the docket this morning. I will be calling the docket by the defendant's name. So defendants, when you hear your name called, please unmute yourselves, turn your camera on if it is off, and then announce yourself to the court. I'll say that one more time. I will be calling the docket by the defendant's name. So defendants, when you hear your name, please unmute yourselves. Turn your camera on if it is off because you are in court and I do need to see you. You are free to turn your camera off after that. Then announce yourself to the court because from my end, I am checking that you're either answering the docket or that you're not answering the docket. And at some point, defense attorneys, if your client never zooms in this morning, I do issue FTAs. That stands for failure to appear. A warrant will issue for your client. So we will begin. This is Monday, July 24th, County Court 12, calling the 9 o'clock docket. And we'll start with Nicholas Dominique Hughes. Nicholas Dominique Hughes. Dario Escobedo. Dario Escobedo.
Yes, almost reset.
Reset, okay. Kenneth Page. Kenneth Page.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Kenneth. Got your check in. Marcelo Cafarate. Marcelo Cafarate.
Your Honor, I'm present for him. Oh, I think he's right there. I think
Okay.
he might be.
Marcelo, could you announce yourself if you're on the Zoom, please? I'll circle back around to the counselor. Kenneth Cole Castillo.
Your Honor.
Kenneth Cole Castillo.
I'm here.
Thank you, Kenneth. Got you checked in. Brandon Valenzuela. Brandon Valenzuela. Jesse Ochoa. Jesse Ochoa.
I'm here, Your Honor. I was supposed to J-set this case 10 days ago. The computer crashed.
Sir, stop talking. I'm calling the docket. It's not that time for that. We will take up matters about that later in the morning. David Adam Ramirez. David Adam Ramirez. Eddie Merlin Dejado. Eddie Merlin Dejado. Jorge De Hoyos. Jorge De Hoyos.
Good morning, Judge. President, Mr. Dios is on Zoom, Judge. I'm here for Ricardo Ramos, who is sick.
Mr. Jorge is on the Zoom. Jorge?
Yes, he is, Judge.
Jorge, please place your face in the camera so that I can see who you are, sir. Thank you. Got you checked in. Thank you, Councilor. Jose Ricardo Herrera. Jose Ricardo Herrera. Elijah Solis. Elijah Roy Solis. Unier Cruz. Unier Cruz. Nissa Lozano. Nissa Lozano.
Here, Your Honor.
Thank you, ma'am. Got you checked in. Jimmy Luis Cuellar. Jimmy Luis Cuellar. Ileana Nicole Valadez. Ileana Nicole Valadez.
I'm here.
Thank you, ma'am. Got you checked in. James Herrera. James Herrera.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Thank you, James. PJ Garcia. PJ Garcia. Dionisio Zuniga. Dionisio Zuniga. Unmute yourself, sir. Announce yourself to the court. Unmute yourself. I'll circle back around to it. Just figure out how to navigate the unmute button. I'll circle back around to you. Felipe Ibarra. Felipe Ibarra.
He's a Spanish speaker. He's in the hallway. Check in with me.
Okay.
He does not have Zoom.
Okay, in the hallway. Michael Scott Vega. Michael Scott Vega.
He's in the hallway as well.
Okay.
No Zoom.
No Zoom.
But he's here.
Rosanna Solette. Rosanna Nicole Solette. Sarah Marin. Sarah Marin. William Castillo. William Castillo. Eric Doran Soro. Doran Soro. Eric. Natasha Daniel Boiser. Natasha Danielle Boiser.
Council's present, Your Honor. I have had no contact with her.
Okay, thank you, Counselor. I'll circle back around to it. Jamie Escobedo. Jamie Escobedo.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Sean Sheffield. I have not had any contact with my client either.
I'll circle back around to you. Thank you, Counselor. All right. I will go back through this list one more time for the individuals that did not answer. Hopefully more people got on the Zoom. But first, I'm going to give a few instructions on how this morning is going to roll out. So defense attorneys that need a reset, the court will give you a reset. I do, however, require that you talk to one of the two ADAs on the Zoom. That would be Anthony or Alyssa. Even if you have talked to them last court setting and you have not changed your mind, you still want the exact same thing, I'm still requiring that you talk to one of them. Even if you just got hired last night or last week or last month, I'm still requiring that you talk to one of them. Even if there is a felony pending along with this County Court 12 case, I am still requiring that you talk to one of the two ADAs. I see no downside to communication, guys. I know that I'm over here trying to move my docket. And I know that you defense attorneys are trying to bring closure to your clients' cases so they can get back to their normal lives. And we cannot do that without communication. So defense attorneys, just please take a few moments to go into one of the breakout rooms and get on the same page about the status of this setting this morning. Now, defense attorneys, if you've talked to one of the two ADAs within the last 2, 3, even up to 5 days ago, and that talk, that call, that chat, that email was about this setting today, I'll take that as confirmed. I would really highly recommend that that's what you guys would do. So when you get on the Zoom, we get to the part when I ask who's all confirmed. If you want to quickly get your client to reset and release your client, we could do that. But we're here now today. So moving forward, it is 9:08. I say that to say we try to move things along quickly in County Court 12. So when Booker puts you guys in those breakout rooms, defense attorneys, please do not pop out of the breakout rooms to say no one has come to see me in the breakout room. You're just going to slow things down and get yourself back at the end of the list. All right. Now, defense attorneys, please send chats now to Booker if you're not already in the breakout rooms to go into one of the breakout rooms. Booker is going to line you guys up in order of how he's receiving those chats to go into the breakout rooms. Okay. Send the chats directly to Booker. All right, so I'm gonna go back through this list one more time. Remember, I will be calling the docket by the defendant's name. So defendants, when you hear your name called, please unmute yourselves, turn your camera on. If it is off because you are in court, I do need to see you. I'm gonna go back through the list for the individuals that did not answer at the 9 o'clock docket call. If you answered at the 9 o'clock docket call, you're okay. I'm only going for the ones that did not answer. All right, so we'll start again. Nicholas Hughes, Nicholas.
Here, Your Honor. Here.
Thank you, sir. Got you checked in. Marcelo Cafferati.
Yes.
Marcelo, thank you, sir. Got you checked in. Brandon Valenzuela. David Adam Ramirez. Eddie Marilyn Dejado. Jose Ricardo Herrera. Elijah Roy Solis. Junior Cruz.
Your Honor, I'm here for Junior Cruz. He was deported to Cuba. I'd previously given Mr. Booker some immigration documents when he was in immigration custody, but apparently he appealed for asylum and was denied and was deported back to Cuba.
Okay, all right. Thank you, counsel. We'll take that up in a minute after I finish calling docket. Jimmy Luis Cuellar. PJ Garcia.
Present.
Thank you. PJ.
Present.
Got you checked in. Dionisio Zuniga.
I'm right here.
Thank you, sir. Got you checked in.
I'm right here.
Thank you. Got you checked in. Rosanna Solette. Rosanna Nicole Solette. Sarah Marin.
Here, Your Honor.
Thank you. Got you checked in. William Castillo. Eric Darren Sorrow. Natasha Danielle Boiser.
Counsel still here. I do not see her,
Okay.
Judge.
Okay, thank you, Counselor. Jamie Escobedo. All right, I've now gone through this docket twice. If there's anyone on the docket, you think you're in the right place, but you did not hear your name called at all this morning, either time that I called the docket.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
I had barely logged in. I was trying to pay for the thing to park the car.
Jose, what number is he? Jose Herrera, he is number 11. Okay, Jose, I got you checked in now, okay? Is there anyone else that did not hear their name called at all this morning?
Judge,
Yeah.
Number six. He's the one that just walked in. He's trying to get on right now, but
Okay.
he is here.
Brandon Valenzuela,
Yeah, he's trying to get on right
is he in the waiting room, Booker? Brandon Valenzuela, do you still? Steve
There's
said he-
somebody coming in, Judge, but their name is Michael Vega. I don't
Okay.
see Brandon.
I think we have a Vega on the, what number is Vega?
21.
Number 21.
Brandon's
Mike-
coming on right now.
Okay,
now. Okay.
Okay. so Brandon, are you on now? Brandon? Brandon
He-
Venezuela.
Let's-
Oh, there he is.
He's connecting.
He's connected, okay. Michael Vega, are you on now? Michael Vega? I think Steve said that he is a Spanish speaker. He's in the hallway. Number 21.
He has no Zoom.
Oh, he has no
But
Zoom.
number 20 is a Spanish speaker.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, Michael Vega's on now. I got you.
He is.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Michael. Check in now. All right. Is there anyone else did not hear their name called at all this morning? Anyone? Okay. Please speak up because we do issue warrants at the end of the day. We do not have you checked in. All right. Okay. All right. So before we move to other matters of the court this morning, I'm going to give a few housekeeping rules for County Court 12. The first rule being, remember, defense attorneys, if you are moving forward with the plea this morning, 2 sets of paperwork, 1 set comes from the court, the other set comes from the district attorney's office. If you are not sure if your client has done all of the paperwork, please just let Booker know. Booker can put you in a breakout room with your client. You can go over these matters. I just don't want anyone to sit on this Zoom for an hour or so. And when I call the case, we discover that none of the paperwork has been done, or only part of the paperwork has been done. Easy solution. Also, defense attorneys, when moving forward with the plea, please ask your client this one question: are they a resident of their county? I do realize that San Antonio is a very touristy city. We get a lot of outsiders. But if your client is moving forward with the plea and that paperwork is being sent over to probation, and we don't know that your client is not a resident of Bexar County, your client is going to get an automatic violation. A warrant will issue. It's an easy solution. This is America. You can live where you want to live. We just need to know. Perhaps you live in another county, Travis County, Harris County, or even another state. That is okay. Let someone know, probation, the court, and then I will make the decision if your client's case should be transferred over to wherever your client resides, or if I should allow your client to report to probation by Zoom, okay? Also, defense attorneys, if your client is an MTR on the docket this morning, besides speaking to one of the two ADAs, you must also speak to Mr. Charles Kimbrough. He is the CLO, the probation officer for County Court 12. Of course, because it is an MTR, a motion to revoke probation, I do need the input from the probation department, right? Defense attorneys, if your client has been arrested, just arrested for at least 2 DWIs, that case is going to be automatically sent over to the DWI court. That is a treatment specialty court. I cannot order or mandate anyone into that program, but your client will be given the opportunity to speak to someone, to be evaluated about what I consider red flags and issues of alcohol usage. Your client will not be able to leave the judiciary able to say that no one tried to reach out or help them, again, about what I consider red flags and issues of alcohol usage. Besides presiding over County Court 12, I also preside over the mental health court. That too is a treatment specialty court. If anyone wants their client's case or themselves, that case to be transferred over to the mental health court docket, just let Booker know. You can get that referral process started. It doesn't even have to be that your client has ever been officially or professionally diagnosed with a mental health issue. If they think they are suffering from mental health issues such as PTSD, schizophrenia, bipolar, severe anxiety or depression, etc., that is good enough for us. We will get them professionally seen by a doctor. I do run several dockets of mental health, one of the dockets being the PTD docket. If your client is deemed eligible for that docket, not only does your client's case get dismissed, it gets totally expunged from your client's record at no cost to your client. Just options for everyone. All right. So moving forward, are there any defense attorneys that have already conferred? You just need to give a reset to the court. We can give your client
Yes,
a
Your
reset.
Honor.
Your client. Okay, what you got, Counselor?
On Jorge de Hoyos, Judge, we've conferred and Mr. Ramos is ill. So just looking for a reset, Judge.
Okay. Number 9, did he check in? I have an X by his name. Eddie DeHoro?
Juan de Hoyos.
One?
Jorge, sorry, Judge.
Oh, you're number 10. Okay, number 10. All right, very good. What you got, Booker? Number 10, not number 9.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Booker, could you please mute everyone? Okay, mute everyone.
Yes,
Okay.
the reset that's gonna be August 25th.
August 25th, okay. Mr. Jorge de Hoyos, your client has been, your court case has been reset to August 25th, so you are free to log off, sir. Counselor, do you have any other matters?
No, Judge, thank you.
Thank you, Counselor, for coming on. You're free to leave also. All right. Are there any other defense attorneys that have already conferred?
Your Honor, I didn't confer, but there's really not much to confer about on Mr. Junior Cruz. I also represent him in Hayes County on a felony matter where they've already issued a warrant.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So number 13, Booker, is that already a warrant out for his arrest?
No, Judge, there isn't.
Okay. Well, Counselor, we're going to do a bond increase.
That's fine.
And you know, whatever.
If and when he.
Well, yeah. When he comes back, we'll see how that'll roll out. All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Counselor.
I'll
take the file that you were here. You're present today. You're free to log off.
Thank you.
Okay. Any other attorneys that?
Yes, Judge. Good morning.
Okay. What you got, Counselor?
I'm here for Mr. PJ Garcia. We were given an offer, so we just asked for a reset to be able to consider that.
Okay. Number 18, Booker.
Let's see. August 28th.
August 28th. Okay, Mr. PJ Garcia, your court date has been reset to August 28th, so you are free to log off, sir. Counselor, do you have other matters?
That would be everything. Thank you very much, Judge.
Thank you, Counselor. You're free to log off too. Thank you.
You have a good one.
Any other counselors that have already conferred? Just need to give a report to the court? Any other? Go ahead, Mr. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry. We keep kind of breaking up there. Judge, on Kenneth Cole Castillo, the court had asked him to be looked at for the DWI court. They contacted him when he told them that he was on felony probation. They told him they had to look into something. They would get back to him, and they haven't gotten back to him. And so, is there somebody I can contact to get this ball moving?
Booker, Booker can talk to Mary Jane. She's the intake specialist. Booker, could you send an email to Mary Jane like right now? See what's going on in Mr. Kenneth Cole Castillo's case?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. All right.
Counselor, is it Robert Porter?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna CC you on this email, and then let's see. All right, I just sent it out. So for the time being, I'm gonna give you a 30-day reset. Reset this to August 28th.
Okay.
August 28th. Okay. And so if the intake specialist responds, counselor, you'll be on that email. So in the meantime, Mr. Cole Castillo, your case has been reset to August 28th. So you are free to log off, sir. But we would definitely find out what's going on, counselor. Why is he taking so long? Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, thank you. You're free to log off. Okay. Are there any other attorneys that have already conferred?
Good morning, Your Honor. Eric Hernandez for David Ramirez.
David Ramirez. Okay, this number 8. Did David check in? Because I have an X by his name, Booker.
No, Judge, he hasn't.
Your Honor, I'll log off and try to get him connected. And I'll update the court once I've established contact with him and get him on Zoom.
Okay, thank you, counselor. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Are there any other attorneys that have already conferred?
Yes, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
I'm here with Marcelo Caparate.
Okay.
Number 4.
Number 4, okay.
We're still in the process of trying to get a FADIA letter for him. We've been in communication with an immigration attorney now, so we should be having that shortly. We can get another reset, please.
Okay. Counselor, did you confer with the DAs?
Yes, I did.
Great, thank you. What do we have, Booker? What reset date?
8/29.
8/29. So Marcelo Cafarate, your court date has been reset to August 29th, Booker, you said?
Yes.
So you're free to log off, sir. Counselor, do you have any other matters?
Nothing else, Your Honor.
Thank you. Thank you, Nikki. It's good to see you. You can log off. Yeah. All right. Any other defense attorneys that have already conferred? Defense attorneys that have already conferred. All right. Booker, do we have any pleas ready to go?
No, Judge.
Okay. The inmate that was saying that he's been waiting for a while, who is his attorney? Ochoa?
Christopher Castillo.
What is going on with that case?
Judge, he was supposed to take a plea the Friday that the internet went down. So we just wait for his attorney to come back and take the plea.
Okay. Today?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, very well. All right. Okay, I'll be right here, Booker. I'll let you move forward with the rest of the research.
Your Honor, can I speak on something?
Not right now, so you need to wait for your attorney to be present.
Because he's on vacation, man. I need to get this case done already.
Booker, don't engage. Just mute him, please. Sir, if you do that one more time, we're going to put you out of this Zoom. Booker cannot have a conversation with you. Your attorney needs to speak on your behalf. Just wait till your attorney gets here, okay? Or if he sends someone.
But you say you haven't gotten a hold of your client?
I have not. I don't have any contact, and I have not been contacted. She made bond, but disappeared.
Let's see. Looks like she got bonded out through the Therapeutic Justice Foundation.
Yeah, they've never responded to me ever.
Okay, well, she'll get a warrant, we issue warrants by 5 o'clock today, so, looks like that'll be the only way to get her back into court.
Okay,
But-
can I talk to an ADA? This is a case that
Yeah.
probably ought not to even be here.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, once you talk to 88, then you're free to go from there.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Good morning, Mr. Booker.
Good morning.
I wanted to see if we can refer Mr. Felipe Calvillo Ibarra to the DWI court. That this is his second DWI. It's 70-54-94.
Alrighty, I'm gonna reset the court date to August 29th. And your client is in the hallway, so we'll let him know that he can.
Yes.
You know, well, he's a Spanish speaker, so it would be best if you call him.
I'll call him.
Let's see. You're AMG Law, correct?
Yes, sir. That is correct.
Okay. I'm going to send you over the attorney permission form for DWI court. And then you
Excellent.
can just fill it out, send it back to me, and then I'll get Judge to sign the order, and then we'll start the process of getting your client screened for DWI court.
I'll do so immediately. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Good morning, Booker.
Good morning. How are you?
So I'm here. Hopefully my client's here. I've got felony courts. I also have CPS, so I'm hoping we can get this plea done ASAP. Sorry.
Yes. Anthony, you there?
Yes, sir.
That's number one.
Number one, Hughes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me see here.
Judge.
We were here last week and they had not filed it yet.
Yeah, we got everything taken care
Okay.
of.
Yeah, I double checked this morning. It is filed. It is ready to go.
Excellent. Okay. So hopefully my client's online. He probably is. He's always been here before.
Nicholas.
here.
Oh,
Okay.
where are you?
Right here.
Oh, there you are.
Okay. Okay.
Booker, can you put me in a room with Miss Thorne just for a second?
Sure. I'll go back to 3 and I'll put her in there with you.
All right.
Where are you?
Hey, Sharon.
Hi. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm ready whenever the judge is ready. Like I said, I've got to get
Yeah,
this
she's
place.
here.
So Sharon, you ready to go on your case, Nicholas Hughes?
Yes, ma'am. And the
Okay,
state
very
is
good.
ready and we have an agreement. They
everybody
have
ready?
filed, they
Okay.
filed the case.
They did file the case. It's filed, Anthony, correct?
Yes, Judge, double check this morning. It's filed.
Yes,
All
Judge,
right.
I got I called Lucy Rigsby, and I got an email from her on Friday confirming that the case is ready to go.
Okay, very good. So we'll discuss that. So at this time, the court will call the case of Nicholas Dominic Hughes, cause number 697901. Would each side state their name and who they represent for the record, please?
Anthony Antequera for the state.
Sharon Thorne to the defendant.
Good morning, Mr. Hughes. How are you doing, sir?
Just fine, Your Honor.
Are you the same Nicholas Hughes has been charged with the DWI? Is that you, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you had an opportunity to discuss this case with your attorney?
Yes.
Counselor, are you satisfied your client is competent enough to move forward in the plea this morning?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Hughes, did you get an opportunity to go over a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonishments?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you go over that document with your lawyer?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand it?
Yes.
Did you sign that document?
Yes.
Counselor, are you satisfied your client understands his waiver of constitutional rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Hughes, are you entered into your plea voluntarily this morning?
Yes.
Great. State, is there a plea bargain?
Yes, Your Honor, and the state moves to waive the enhancement, proceed on Class B DWI first.
Any objections?
No objection, Your Honor.
Entered.
The terms of the agreement are going to be a $1,000 fine, court costs, 6 months probated for 15 months, victim impact panel, DWI education, TAP eval and compliance with all recommendations, ignition interlock for half term, and 48 hours community service.
Is this everyone's understanding of the plea bargain agreement?
That is my understanding, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Hughes, how do you plead to this charge?
What's that?
How do you plead to this charge?
I think he needs to know it's no contest, Mr.
Okay.
Hughes.
No contest.
The pleas okay. The court accepts your plea of no contest. Parties been voluntarily and intelligently entered into. And also punishment as follows. We're going to move forward with the DWIB, $1,000 fine, court costs, 180 days in the Bexar County Jail, probated for 15 months. DWI education class, a VIP class, a TAP evaluation and follow our recommendations, ignition interlock for half the term, 48 hours of community service, and I'll set supervisory fee at $40. Is there anything else from either side?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, there's nothing else from either side. Sir, I have followed your plea bargaining agreement. You do not have my permission to appeal this. Mr. Hughes, I'm going to put you in a breakout room. Booker, who is for Charles today? Do we have a CLO on the Zoom?
Yes, Judge, is it Estella?
Estella, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with a probation officer. She's going to go over a few things of probation with you. Counselor, did you want to go into that breakout room also?
Yes, just briefly. Thank you.
Okay, very good. Very good. Good luck to you, Mr. Hughes. Just look for the little join button. Everyone is excused. Booker, did you make Estella a host? Estella, are you a host?
I believe so, Judge.
Okay, so you can bring them into your room, to a breakout room.
Okay.
And thank you. Everyone's excused. Thank you, Counselor, for coming.
Thank you, Judge. I appreciate it.
Here.
Hey, Booker, Mr. Ramirez is connected. He's not connected under his name. He's connected under Moto G Play 2021. If I can approach the judge on Mr. Ramirez's behalf.
Dave Ramirez, can you turn your camera on, sir?
Oh, he just disconnected. I'll wait till he reconnects.
Dave Ramirez, is that you?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. What's going on with this case, Eric?
Booker, we need to set up for a plea. He had a work injury yesterday and was just released from the hospital. Informs me that he's on muscle relaxers and pain relievers, so he's a little bit foggy. I don't know that we can do the plea today.
Okay,
But it will be a plea.
let's see. I can we call him back for Friday? It'll be a Zoom day.
Friday?
Yes.
Will it be the same Zoom login?
No, I'll send a different. We change it all the time. I'll just need you to
Okay.
send me your client's email address, so that way, as soon as I get it, I'll email out the plea paperwork, and then we'll be ready, good to go for Friday.
Okay. If you could just place me in a breakout room with him, that way I can just keep him posted of what's going on, and we'll see you on Friday.
Okay, we'll do. Yeah.
Good morning, Booker.
Morning.
Can I confer with Sarah Morin, please?
Yes. Nope, I have to move you. Let's see. Ms. Cranberry.
Hey, Booker. Uh, Sarah Maureen has accepted a PT application and submitted it. If we could get a long reset on that one.
September 4th.
December 4th.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. If she could be excused, and then if I could be in a breakout room with Michael Vega, please.
Yes, she's free to log off.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Go back to number 5, and I'll put Mr. Vega in there with you.
Sounds good. Thank you.
No problem.
Booker, are you there?
No, he stepped away.
Okay, I'll wait for him to come back.
Aliana,
Ileana.
Ileana, Ms. Valadez.
Yes, I'm right here.
Ma'am, are you at the courthouse?
No, I am not. I'm in my car.
But are you parked at the courthouse?
Yes.
Okay, can you come back to back to the court? I have your attorney here in my office and she wants to go over some paperwork with you.
Okay, not a problem. I'll head over there.
Yeah, just go to the courtroom, let the deputy know that your attorney, that I requested that you come back, and then your attorney will be there to talk to you shortly.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay.
So. Ms. Martinez.
Hi, Booker. On Mr. James Herrera, case 700-959. I did confer with Anthony. He emailed DPS to check on the results because we still don't have the lab results back. And so there's no file on that. So he told me he thinks he should be getting them in, but to go ahead and reset it because he doesn't have them yet. But he's emailed them while we were on the phone. I mean, on Zoom.
All right, I'll set that one for September 1st.
September 1st, I am out on 31st through the 6th. So I'm back the 7th or the 11th would be better for me.
Nine 11 is fine.
Okay, so 9/11 on Monday. 12, James Herrera. Okay, so may Mr. Herrera be excused?
Yes, he's free to log off.
All right, Mr. Herrera, I'll call you later, but you're reset to September the 11th.
And for now, sir, that will be on Zoom.
Yes, ma'am.
On Zoom. Okay, so you're excused. Okay,
Thank
on Mr. Dionisio Zuniga, he sent me an offer that we just received, so I need to get him some documents so we can reset that for the same time. That would be good.
That's fine.
Okay, Mr. Zuniga, you're reset to September the 11th, so you're excused. And then Booker, I just need to get put in a breakout room with Miss Nisa Lozano so we can get the paperwork done. I got the discovery from the prosecutor. I did that. I just need to complete paperwork with her.
Sounds good.
Nisa, if you're there, just click into the room where we.
Ryan.
Yes, can I please get a short, maybe like a week reset for Kenneth Page? I've already asked the district attorneys to do whatever they can to move that file along. And I just want to have a quick backup court date for him. I'm going to email you if I ever notice that it's filed and ask for him to be brought in for the next docket. And then also, would judge be available to approach right now on a potential PR bond for him?
And who's this for?
Kenneth Page, number 3.
Yeah, let me put that file for.
Okay, can I go ahead and talk to him in a breakout room first?
Yes.
Thank you.
Go back to 3 and I'll put him in there with you.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Arnett.
Hello, yes, I am ready to approach Judge whenever she is ready. I do also have William Castillo that I need a reset for and need to talk to in a breakout room. So whichever one is more convenient to do first, I can do that.
William Castillo is available.
Thank you for joining us today, sir. I had you listed as an FTA.
Yes, sir. I had a little bicycle failure this morning and I was stuck in between park and ride and here.
No worries, we have you on now. What's going on with his case, Ryan?
He's got a conditional dismissal offer from the district attorneys. They're gonna dismiss the case with one class and some community service.
All right, I'll reset that one to, let's see. I'll do August 30th.
Okay, August 30th. Mr. Castillo, did you hear that? Your new court date's gonna be August 30th. I'm still gonna talk to you
Yes,
before
sir.
you leave, so don't log off though.
Okay, and I heard the conditions.
Ryan, I'll go ahead and put you guys in a breakout room so you can talk to him.
Okay,
You can go back to number 3 and I'll put him in there with you.
sounds good.
Brandon. Oh. Brandon Monticello.
Did you have a question, sir?
What's up?
Did you have a question?
Yes, I was wondering, whenever, when can I hear what's gonna happen with my case?
Who's your attorney?
Attorney is, damn, I forget her name, but I know my SID number.
Now, let me let me get a hold of your attorney for you.
Okay. My attorney.
Mr. Vega?
Yes.
Where'd your attorney go?
I just spoke with her maybe 10 minutes ago, and I'm just waiting for her to come back.
Okay, no worries. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
I can come tomorrow.
Ryan,
Yes.
when after you talk to Judge, is that did you clear all your cases?
Yes, I only had 3 today, and I don't believe Eric Dornsoro is here.
Okay. All right, and you're just going to talk to Judge, correct?
Correct, to see if we can get that PR bond.
Okay, once you finish, can you come down to my office? I have one of Nell's clients here that needs to talk to somebody from your office.
Okay, what's their first name?
Neil Walker, case number 676-839.
Matilda is actually on the phone with Nell right now discussing that, so I'll come down and give an update.
Sounds good. Thank you, sir.
Mr. Booker.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes. How can I help you?
Yeah, I was wondering, what place am I in line on the docket?
I'm waiting for your attorney.
I can't hear you, bro.
I'm waiting for your attorney.
Oh, we're waiting for my attorney.
Yes.
So low. Hello.
Yes.
I can't really hear you.
Booker, are you back? No, okay.
Hey, Anthony, if you can hear me, do you want to drag us into a breakout room for a second, if you got a minute?
Yeah. Hey, Ryan, so it says you're still assigned to room 3. You should just be able to jump right back into that one.
Am I good to leave?
1 second, sir. Your attorney's gonna approach judge to, but he'll be with you shortly.
All right.
Booker, we're all done with the paperwork for Nisa Lozano, so we're ready for that plea whenever you all are.
Yes, judge has a file on the bench. Should be calling you shortly.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Michael Vega?
Yes.
Oh, sir, I have your attorney in my office. You're free to log on. Your case file isn't ready yet. We're gonna call you for Friday.
This Friday?
Yes, it's gonna be on Zoom.
Is it the same Zoom?
Okay.
Okay, it'll be on Zoom.
Yes, it'll be on Zoom.
Okay, will it be a different number for it or?
Your attorney will call you
Okay,
and she'll explain everything to you.
okay,
Alrighty, you're free to log off, sir.
okay. I'm free to leave the courthouse?
Yes, you can leave the courthouse also.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Hey, Booker.
Yes.
I can come down and talk to Neil now if you want, and then talk to Judge in person, or would it be better for me to wait here and talk to Judge on Zoom and then come down?
No, come on down and talk to Neil and you can just come to the courtroom.
Okay, sounds good. I'll be right there.
All right, no problem.
Booker, are we gonna do the plea soon? Do you know?
Yes, sir. Yeah, Judge has them. She'll be calling shortly.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Okay, so Booker, are we starting with Jesse Ochoa first?
So,
Yes,
Is
Judge.
his attorney on?
Yes, Judge. They're all here.
Okay, here we go. At this time, the court will call the case of Jesse Ochoa, cause number 680148. Would each side state their name and who they represent for the record, please?
Anthony Antequera for the state.
Christopher Castro for the defense.
Good morning, Mr. Ochoa. How are you doing, sir?
Okay,
Are you the same Jesse Ochoa who's been charged with a terroristic threat?
that's me.
Are you a
Yes,
U.S.
ma'am.
citizen, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you had an opportunity to discuss this case with your attorney?
Completely, yes, ma'am.
And Counselor, are you satisfied your client is competent enough to enter into a plea today?
He is.
Mr. Ochoa, did you get an opportunity to go over a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonishments?
That's correct, ma'am.
Did you go over that document with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it?
I did.
Did you sign that document?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Counselor, are you satisfied your client understands his waiver of constitutional rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Ochoa, are you entering into your plea voluntarily this morning?
Yes, I am.
Okay, all right. State, is there a plea bargain?
Yes, Your Honor. The terms of the agreement are going to be a $0 fine, court costs, 145 days Bear County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, judgment satisfied.
Is this everyone's understanding of the plea bargain agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Ochoa, how do you plead to this charge?
No contest, Your Honor.
No contest, very well. The court accepts your plea of no contest. Fine has been voluntarily and intelligently entered into, and I'll set punishment as follows. We're going to move forward with a $0 fine. Court costs 145 days in the Bear County Jail, credit for time served, money and time to run concurrent, and the judgment is satisfied. Is there anything else from either side?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
Nothing from defense, Judge.
If there's nothing else from either side, sir, I have followed your plea bargaining agreement. You do not have my permission to appeal this. Mr. Ochoa, I'm going to, if you don't have anything else there keeping you in jail, you should be let out later today, okay? All right.
Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Counselor, for coming on, taking care of this matter. Everyone is excused. Thanks.
Thank you.
Mr. Ochoa, you can notify the detention officer that you're done with court for today. The clerks will process your paperwork and they'll let you know when you'll be released.
Thank you, Mr. Booker. Mr.
problem.
Costa, I'll be in touch, sir.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, so moving on to Nissa Lozano. Nissa, everybody ready on that one?
President, Ms. Lozano, will you get on the screen, please?
Ms. Lozano, turn your camera on. There we go. At this time, the court will call the case. Ms. Lozano. There you go, ma'am. Okay. The court will call the case of Nissa Lozano, cause number 696632. Would each side state their name and who they represent for the record, please?
Anthony Antequera for the state.
Sofia Martinez representing Nisa Lozano, the defense.
Ms. Lozano?
Yes, ma'am.
Nissa Lozano's been charged with a DWI?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you had a chance to talk over this case with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Counselor, are you satisfied your client is competent enough to move forward in a plea today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Lozano, did you get an opportunity to go over a document titled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonishments?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you go over that document with your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you sign that document?
Yes, ma'am.
Counselor, are you satisfied your client understands her waiver of constitutional rights?
I am, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. Lozano, are you entering into your plea voluntarily this morning?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very well. State, is there a plea bargain?
Yes, Your Honor. The state moves to waive count 1 of the information and proceed only on count 2 obstruction.
Any
No
objections?
objections, Your Honor.
Okay, they're entered.
And the terms of the agreement are a $500 fine, court costs, 12 months deferred, victim impact panel, DWI education, tap eval and compliance with all recommendations, ignition interlock for half term, and 40 hours community service.
Is this everyone's understanding of the plea bargaining agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Lozano, I see you've taken a plea bargain for deferred adjudication. Let me explain that deferred adjudication is a special type of probation, where if you do very well and successfully complete this probation, this case could ultimately be dismissed against you. However, if you violate any terms of this probation, I could call you back to court, I could revoke the probation, and I could sentence you up to the full range of punishment. Do you understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
You still wish to move forward?
Yes, ma'am.
How do you plead to this charge?
Guilty?
Yes. The court
Yes.
accepts the plea of guilty, punishment voluntarily and intelligently entered into, and I'll set punishment as follows. We're going to move forward with count 2, obstruction of a highway, $500 fine, court costs, 12 months of deferred adjudication, a DWI education class, a VIP class, a TAP evaluation and follow all recommendations, ignition interlock for half the term, 40 hours of community service, and I'll set supervisory fee at $40. Is there anything else from either side?
No, Your Honor.
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
If there's nothing else from either side, ma'am, I have followed your plea bargaining agreement. You do not have my permission to appeal this. Ms. Lozano, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with our probation officer. She's going to go over a few things of probation with you. Counselor, did you want to go into that breakout room also?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. Good luck to you, Ms. Lozano. Just look for the little join button. Thank you, Counselor, for coming on, taking care of this matter. Everyone.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So next, we're gonna, okay, so next gonna be, wait a minute, no, Ileana, right, Valadez?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, Ileana on?
Yes, Judge, they're in the conference room. She's with her attorney as well.
We're both
Okay.
here.
Okay, very good, very good. So we go. At this time, the court will call the case of Ileana Valadez, cause number 699809. Would each side state their name and who they represent for the record, please?
Anthony Antequera for the state.
Kimberly De La Garza for Miss Valdez.
Good morning, Ms. Valadez. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. Are you the same Ileana Nicole Valadez who's been charged with the DWI?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you had an opportunity to discuss this case with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
And counselor, are you satisfied your client is competent enough to move forward in a plea today?
I am, Your Honor.
Ms. Valadez, did you get an opportunity to go over a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonishments?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you go over that document with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it?
Yes.
Did you sign that document?
Yes.
Counselor, are you satisfied your client understands her waiver of constitutional rights?
Yes, Your Honor, I am.
Ms. Valadez, are you entering into this plea voluntarily this morning?
Yes.
Right. State, is there a plea bargain?
Yes, Your Honor. The state moves to waive count one of the count one of the information and proceed only on count 2 obstruction.
Any objections?
No, Your Honor.
Admitted.
The terms of the agreement are going to be a $400 fine, court costs, 12 months deferred, victim impact panel, DWI education, a TAP eval and compliance with all recommendations, ignition interlock for half term, and 40 hours community service.
Is this everyone's understanding of the plea bargain agreement?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
Very well. Ms. Valadez, I see you have taken a plea bargain for deferred adjudication. Let me explain that deferred adjudication is a special type of probation, where if you do very well and successfully complete this probation, this case could ultimately be dismissed against you. However, if you violate any terms of this probation, I could call you back to court, I could revoke the probation, and I could sentence you up to the full range of punishment. Do you understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
You still wish to move forward?
Yes.
How do you plead to this charge?
No contest.
No, I think the obstruction state,
Yes, Your Honor, it would need to be guilty for obstruction.
okay. The defense counsel, did you realize that, ma'am?
I
Counsel-
did not, but it does not change. I told her there was a possibility that would happen.
Okay. So is that your plea, ma'am? Guilty?
Guilty.
The court accepts your plea of guilty, find it's been voluntarily and intelligently entered into, and I'll set punishment as follows. We're going to move forward with count 2, obstruction of a highway, $400 fine, court costs, 12 months of deferred adjudication, a DWI education class, a BIP class, TAP evaluation and follow our recommendations, ignition interlock for half the term, 40 hours of community service, and I'll set the supervisory fee at $40. Is there anything else from either side?
Nothing from the defense, Your Honor.
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
There's nothing else from either side. Ma'am, I have followed your plea bargaining agreement. You do not have my permission to appeal this. Ms. Valadez, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with the probation officer. She's going to go over a few things of probation with you. Okay, just hold on for a moment. Good luck to you, Ms. Valadez. Thank you, counselor, for coming on, taking care of this matter. Everyone is excused. The probation
Thank you.
officer.
Thank you.
Stella,
Yes.
we just did a plea on Liliana Valadez, so she's ready for you.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Mr. Page, your attorney is going to talk to judge in regards to your case, and he'll be right with you.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Did her attorney already leave?
No, they're both on the same device.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Thank you.
No problem.
Booker, do we have any more pleas? Let's see, it's 11:44.
No, Judge, just Ryan needs to approach.
Tell Brian to come out, or does
Okay.
he want to approach on Zoom?
No, he's coming out.
Okay, okay.
All right, Mr. Page, your court date has been reset to next Monday, waiting for your case to be filed. Your attorney is gonna be working with the state to try to get your case filed. As of now, your PR bond was denied, and we will see you back here on Monday.
Okay,
All right, you can notify the detention officer that you're free, that you're done with court for today, and you're free to go back.
all right, thank you.
Mhm.